Dalton Thunder Smith fighting out of the Steel City of CONOR.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Missed him with that uppercut. That one will count. Good one. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. They score again with the left hand. Respect for each other's punching power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight, he's going to be the first one to get caught. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Nice exchange here from both men. He fails to score with that left hook. Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. This is going to be the first one to get clipped. Caught him with a stiff jab. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know.
He's gone.
He will be buzzed first. Nice exchange here from both men. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He parries that right jab away. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. How did he absorb that hook? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know that this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Great work. He's shouting. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Neither man really defending themselves. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He just misses with that big right hand. And he just missed with that left jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Caught him with that power punch. The left hook scores. Fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Good hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. He parries away that left hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Okay, I'm happy. Like that one. Feel it work. He's thinking. See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the tension and what you...
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That left scores. quick punch scores. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They've avoided catastrophe there. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So far, it seems like a very and Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? These two fight. And we enter the 8th round. That left hook misses. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. How are they still standing? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Can they figure out the combination to the safe? Oh, what a shot! Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. He parries the right jab away. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight... There's the bell for round 9. What a punch. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Takes that jab. He didn't take that jab well at all. seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Not much. We've made it to round 10. Misses with that jab. We've seen him as hash from this fighter. They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
CONOR BENN right now. Will he go down? No, we don't see a knockdown. Some nice exchanges from both men in the trench. Men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Look absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him in the corner?
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
There's a right hand. What a punch! Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, that punch! The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go.
Come on.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left hook just missed. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter?
Down goes Ben!
10, you're out!
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.